What's going on, guys? Julian here, J Lewis Trading, and I'm going to do a review here on ATER. This is my favorite type of trade. It's the trade that, in my opinion, with these lower float stocks, nano cap, micro cap stocks, small cap stocks, these are the plays that are my absolute favorite. And I want to share a saying with you that I say in the community and chat with everybody, and it goes like this: today's movers are tomorrow's losers. It's a very, very simple psychological play, and the fact of the matter is that this play is completely steeped in fear and greed and collapse. And I'm going to go over ATER, and I'm going to walk you through this. Now, to anybody that's long this stock at present, who's invested in it, who's going to stay long, please don't get upset. This is just my personal opinion on this stock, how it's been working out, and to me, it's just price action and psychology. And this is the same trade that I do over and over and over again, and it starts like this. And it's clear as day to me when I see these setups, and I can't help myself but get busy on these when I see them. ATER, here it is, flavor of the week. Let's start with this trough or this low down here. You will see that price action made this incredible 373% move to the upside in 17 sessions. Okay, so this is an incredible move to the upside. There's something here that the market is excited about, and there's something here that the market wants a piece of. And there are a small group of people that know what they're doing, and they know why they're buying this. And then there's even a larger cohort that are coming in, understanding that smart people are buying this, and they want to follow suit and ride their coattails. We see this over and over and over again. If you look at the overall structure of the market, on the professional side, there's an exceptionally small group of people that actually run the money and the market, and then there's a massive cohort of professionals that trail these, not PMs, but big traders that make the markets work. These lower cap stocks are no different. Somebody or some group of people wanted to bid ATER higher. I'm sure there was some news that got the market stoked. You can see that we put in this high right through here, and then there was this exceptional key structural breakout right here. Why is it key structural breakout? You've got a peak right through here. Price action is held below, and then we get some resistance. Resistance breaks through, flags, retest, moves higher, pulls back, retest, and then moves on from there. So this is a real key area for price action to break through, to hold, and to move higher. And so from there, price action gets exceptionally bullish. What happens when price action gets exceptionally bullish is, again, there is a small group of people that are bidding ATER higher, and there are a whole shitload of retail traders that are watching this upside volatility unfold. And so what do? They jump in, and they jump in arbitrarily with no thought process. They just say, look at this thing. This thing is ripping. I got to get in. And so the market steps in, starts to bid it higher and higher and higher. You can see right through here that we've got this incredible gap. Price action then starts to struggle. We pull back, and this is the indicator right through here, price action wise, that this stock is on the verge of taking an absolute dump. What does it do? Just that. Where does it come back down to? Key level of support. Look at that. There's a key level of support that price action comes right back down to. That key level of structure right through there is where price action was once upon a time and then reverts back to. So this is all backstory stuff that I'm looking at before I get into this play. What happens here? We get this consolidation right through here, a double bottom. Price action then retests another level of structure, gets over it. We find some moving average structure. We move higher. I mean, blah, blah, blah. Here's where I jump in. Once I've seen all of this stuff transpire, I start to look at this. Well, here's the overall high right through here, and we're now getting these pre-market highs that are slightly lower, and price action is starting to step down a little bit more. That's not a good sign. That tells me that a lot of the greed profile has already played itself out, and now it's time for reality to kick in. And when I say reality, what I mean is this. You will see that price action, again, 373% move to the upside, and then all of a sudden off that high, we see this double bottom low, about 50% off of its high, okay? So this is not a sign of general strength. This is a sign of short-term profit takers. This is a sign of new blood stepping into the market, trying to take it higher. But you'll notice at this high right through here, the market has failed. I'm going to move forward. We've got this approximate double top, which is bearish. And you can see right through here, we've got this key zone of consolidation, support, and resistance. Price action gets over it, gaps higher, starts to fade lower today. This is the level. I put this out in chat. I've got still shots of this prior. So just when the setup comes alive, I was putting photos in chat saying, watch this, I'm gonna get short here, and this thing cracked. Boom. What does it crack down to? Key level of resistance. Rallies up, key level of support rather, prior resistance. Where does it rally back up to? The same area that it took out. That is a show of downside strength. This is just short-term covering, and then after that, price action steps below the VWAP. There's a bull flag. Anybody that tells you that a bull flag is a bull flag is a bull flag is full of bullshit. And the reason why I say that is because this flag failed because it's got overhead resistance from 200-day overhead resistance of the VWAP and then overhead resistance of that key 1421 level. Price action then drops from there. I was saying in chat again, when this area breaks down, because here's the honest to God truth. I put this trade on, this thing rallied, and as soon as this area cracked right through here, I put some puts on, I walked out the door. I really did. And then as it came down, I was saying in chat, like this thing has got to move back down to low a day. I'll take price action off. That's exactly what I did. This is what is referred to as a master candle. I put something in on the Facebook group about that today. And you can actually see right through here, a master candle is a really big candle based on volume that is starting to lose steam. It's very simple. When the upside breaks, it's a continuation pattern. When the downside breaks, people like me step in. This was a derivative-based trade. You can see the support right through here. It chops around with VWAP resistance. It totally loses its lunch. It steps down, approximately hits that low of day. I was out. I'd have to go over my records to give you full insight as to what transpired in this trade by the way of the puts that I was buying, which gives me derivative-based exposure to the downside. But this this was a great trade, and I don't know what this is going to do moving forward. All I know at present is that we have structured out a move to the downside. We do have 200-day simple moving average resistance. We have VWAP resistance, and what we're looking at right here is we're looking at a key level of resistance. I guess it's support now at 1194. As soon as this level cracks to the downside and we get today's low of day moving even lower, that is going to signal continuation to the downside on ATER. A little bit of a glitch there at TC2000. God bless you. When this level right through here at 1114 breaks to the downside, which you can see has some support right through here and some resistance right through here, this very well could move into the $9 profile. You'll also see right through here that we've got some bearish divergence on the momentum side, so that's not healthy for the longs. Again, if you're long trading or an investor or holding calls on this, I'm sorry. This is just what I saw today, so I had to trade it. I know somebody's going to reach out and call me a piece of shit for this trade. All good. I appreciate the feedback. Bottom line, I think this is going lower. And the reason why I say that is because of how it closed, how today's move was, and where it's positioned with the 200 and the VWAP, the fact that it double topped, that momentum's fading, blah, blah, blah. It's all pointing to the downside. If you look at this exact same setup on the long side, you will see that there's nothing but upside momentum. So again, long bulls, my bad. I love you. To all the short traders that got this today, myself included, good work. If you have any questions, Julian at JuliusTrading.com.